everyone, it's Julian from Media Cosmos. We're back. It's a new week of comic books and graphic novels at the store. We're looking over comics and releases for May 21st, 2025. It is the final week where Roxanne is not here. Hooray! We all miss her. And I am sure she would like to have a very nice clean store when she comes back. So that is one of our priorities. We have so many things we're fixing. So, but that is a story for another day. Today, we're looking over not that many comic books, honestly. I thought it'd be a lot more because the graphic novel invoice was very large. It cost me a fortune in shipping from Lunar for all the Void Rivals Deluxe Edition that came in, and half of them were damaged. So I don't know what I'm going to claim them, and I'm going to ask them to not give me a credit, and they're going to ask me to destroy all the books, so it's kind of sad. They'll want proof of destroyed books. But anyways, we've got books, we've got spiders, we've got X, we've got damages up the wazoo as well. So there's a lot of shortages missing, and we've got some restock. Hachette Book Group just arrived earlier for some manga restock, so we'll go over that right now. It's kind of funny. We've got Amazing Spider-Man #4 here available, and this is one of the last issues of Pepe Larraz as before we switch over to John Romita. So Maine, I guess this is the 125 variant from Greg Land. There is no barcodes, so yeah, it's a 125 variant. All right, cool. And then at the same time as #4, we have the #1 second printing, which was the segment cover, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's a Pepe Larraz cover, which was wraparound. So now it's just condensed into one small with the Les Bandes Noires
leather box.
Leather box, thank you. So yeah, second printing of #1. Not that we're missing #1s. We still have lots of stock left. But yeah, it's kind of cool to order the second printing. New ongoing from Mark Guggenheim. Actually, I haven't seen a Mark Guggenheim book in a very long time. So, ongoing, Spider-Man Wolverine. Did you need more Wolverine books? Did you need more Amazing Spider-Man books? Here you go. Amazing Spider-Man and Wolverine ongoing. So, obviously, we'll get 10 issues, see how long that lasts. They did cancel this Spectacular Spider-Man from Greg Weisman. It's lasted 15 issues. Maybe this will last between their 10 and 15. But we can guarantee at least 10 issues. It is not a miniseries. So we've got lots of main covers from Kara Andrews. I've got this really cool full cover. I don't know who this is from. Dyke Ruan, sure. Really nice. Then we've got this other cover. This 141. This is Clayton Crane, sure. Clayton Crane, obviously. And then Incentive. This is probably 125. David Marquez, 125. And I guess this has to be a 1 in 50. Oh, boy. We ordered 50. Nick Bradshaw, 50 copies. I guess I saw Spider-Man and Wolverine. I just ordered a bunch of books. The very important issue 12, final issue of the second story arc. Yes, you have the main cover here with Tony and the foreboding spoiler cover of Ultimate Kang. Ineoklee still doing those variant covers. So we've got the main and the 12, the variant. So highly, it's from what I saw in Bleeding Cool, stuff happens in 12. And then 13 is the big reboot point. It's the Ultimates 3.0 on the cover. I ordered a lot of those too. And then we've got the 125 covers. I only have one good copy. The other copies they're all bent in the corner. It's kind of sad. So yeah, we've got one good copy here for Ultimates 12. I guess I ordered 75 copies. And then I think I have I'm ordering or have ordered 100 copies of number 13. Maybe or 75, I don't recall. Anyhow, Fantastic Four, number 48 Facsimile Edition, The Coming of Galactus. So we ordered 25 copies because the 125 sold. And then we've already sold the 125 for 49. So we're the first. Which one is the first appearance of Galactus? 49 or 48?
First cameo with that one.
So cameo, and then he's 49. On the cover of 49 anyway. Yeah. So yeah. And then at the same time here, we've got Fantastic Four number 32. Yeah, 32. And we only have the Disney variant. All the main covers are all gone. So the Disney-fied variant is available. I guess. Oh, it's...
Impossible Man.
Impossible Man. Thank you.
Well, that's the first Silver Surfer, by the way.
This one?
No.
This one.
Yeah.
All right. Then we've got Star Wars Legacy of Vader number 4 from Charles Soule. He's Exulting Naboo, and we only have one copy because everything is damaged. Incredible Hulk 25. The big... I want to jump off point for Thor because Thor 25 is something else is happening. 23 sold out, and 25 for Hulk. This is also a very nice wraparound cover from Nick Klein. So it's still Phil Kennedy Johnson and Nick Klein, so it's a very nice wraparound cover. I got a couple extra copies because it's 25. But yeah, cool. Very nice cover. And then you after in 26 you don't see Thor. This is a one and done kind of a thing for Thor. I guess I got a graphic novel, more Star Wars Adventures, Volume 3. So 11 through 15 probably, 11 through 13 in the Wedding Spectacular. All right, sure. Red Coat. I guess I have a copy of the Extra 12 of the Red Coat, which is what is the main cover.
Yep.
Yeah, Brian Hitch. Oh, okay, Sonic DC. I was like, what is this? Sonic DC. I didn't even notice the bullet. So issue 3 already. Damn, I just ordered third printing of number 1, which has a Shadow the Hedgehog as Batman. It was really cool. So you can see those on the website. We've got Jim Lee, Jeff Loeb's Hush 1, issue 617. Foil left. It's only we have left. Everything else has been bought out. And then we've got Wonder Woman. I guess only variants of Wonder Woman, number 21. David Nakayama.
Albuquerque.
Yeah, this is a David Albuquerque cover, right? No, a Chris Anka. Chris Anka, a super smash up. Yeah, it's because they're doing a lot of super variants. So this is Wonder Woman, Superwoman. Yeah, I thought it was a nice cover. Batman, World's Finest, Part 4. I think the Part 4 what We Are Yesterday is, I think, the final issue of We Are Yesterday.
I think so.
I think so as well. Anyways, so that's it. But obviously, World's Finest sells very well for DC. They're not canceling anywhere. It's Justice League Unlimited tie-in.
Ooh, Ultraman.
Yeah. And then we've got Absolute Flash, number 3, already in. So main cover, and I guess this is a 125. Yeah, it's from Just Lear. So that's the only copies we have left. We reduced our orders for Absolute Flash because we were significantly over-ordering. I'm sure over time I will sell out number 3, but right now we have lots. Dan Slott has jumped ship. He's now at DC, and I guess probably Titan whenever he gets the right Doctor Who. So Superman Unlimited, Dawn of an Emerald Era. This is a new ongoing series for Superman with Dan Slott, my favorite. Everyone knows how much I love Dan Slott. So we didn't order that many because not people have me gone deep, but I do expect to be able to reorder this for a little foreseeable future. So our Superman Unlimited, the main cover, and I guess this is Delato cover with Crypto. Sure. Yeah, so that's what we have left.
Retro cover, by the way.
This?
No.
This.
This is very 90s.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. That is really... See, Marvel and DC need to do these things again. These always sell just for that. Thank you so much. Yeah. All right, hardcovers. We got lots of stuff. Lazarus, the 4th collection, the very final volume. Actually, this is wrong. The final volume, volume 5, they're working on it right now. The first single issues are coming out soon. So volume 4 of the ongoing series. Well, of the series. Void Rivals, Deluxe Edition, main cover, and DM edition. So I thought we were completely out of DMs. Or maybe like very few left. Anyhow, I obviously ordered, like I said, I ordered a lot of DMs and a lot of mains. So we have lots of copies left. The DM was announced as the foil cover, and the main was not. They're both completely foil. Ooh, the ring. So I have a copy. I've been collecting the DMs, so I have a copy of that. But I have the mains. The Transformers mains sold very well. The DMs sold better for Void Rivals, obviously. And it's a very nice color. But yeah, it's a really great series. I prefer Void Rivals to Transformers, and our sales reflect that we sell about as many for both. Some issues will sell more for Transformers because they're spoiler covers. But yeah, Void Rivals from Robert Kirkman is my favorite Robert Kirkman series since Invincible and Walking Dead. Those are perennial amazing books, but I've read a lot of his other material and nowhere near as good as Void Rivals. But I haven't read the last one that just ended. Damn. Oh well, I'll come back to it. Anyways, Silver Surfer, Return to the Spaceways, the omnibus. This is a massive omnibus from Robert Eagleheart?
No.
Written by Steve Eagleheart. There we go. Cool. So we have one main cover left and quite a few DM covers left.
Infinity Stone story, by the way.
Really? Wow, that's really cool. Anyways, this was highly popular as an omnibus, and we over-ordered because I fully expected to be damaged, but if you've seen the YouTube shorts and the YouTube videos, then you notice that, hey, they didn't come in damaged, so great. So we have lots of copies left, and while the main covers have been returned by and large, they're still available. They'll be available for months. We sold more main covers than the DM, but we still have lots of DMs for the time being. Then, Avengers West Coast, Darker Than Scarlet. This is where Scarlet Witch becomes really evil.
Really
evil. I know. But this is a reprint. This was printed in like 2020 and was highly voted to be reprinted, so here it is. Gunslinger Spawn Volume 6, the final volume of House of Slaughter. So this is Volume 6, the end of this ongoing series. It ended with 30 issues. And yeah, 26 to 30. This is it. This is stuff that I bought from someone else. Blue Estate presents. This is just criminal stories. These are used books. They are good condition, but they're definitely used. They're listed as a U.S. cover price, so they're $12.99. So that is the price for being used condition. But all 3 volumes including this entire series here. The very important DC finest, The Killing Joke and Other Stories from, hey, they actually wrote his name. They wrote Alan Moore. Unbelievable. So DC finest, this is the DC finest that sold the most for the store. So I had almost sold out a full case of 12, and then I reordered another case of 12 because with Batman Year 1, I've learned my lesson. I've reordered that book so often. For The Killing Joke, I just went all in, ordered 24 copies. Like I said, about 12 copies are gone, so we have 12 copies left. This should last us for a couple of weeks because Year 1 did sell out, and the next Batman book, Red, I don't remember. Anyhow, that one we'll be ordering at least a case worth because it's also been selling. Obviously, Batman sells. I've never said anything other than Batman sells. So yeah, we've got lots of copies of this.
Killing Joke.
Yeah, I know, right? So James DeMatteis' first time ever this has been collected. Dr. Fate stories. So all in one compendium. It's not the thickest compendium, but it does fit in this. What is it, the magazine? No, it's a golden?
The Golden.
Yeah? All right, cool. So it fits. That's all that matters.
Still shocked they reprinted that.
Well, yes. He was shocked that I follow James DeMatteis, and DC had came up to him asking if he had any original materials in his archives to be able to put in the book. I don't know if it's actually there, but I know they approached him for it.
There's got to be a reason why they're bringing back Dr. Fate. He must have been Superman or something.
There's got to be something. I completely agree and also there's a lot of Spectre books that are being reprinted now. Wonder Woman Fury. This is what, Volume 3? Yeah, Volume 3 of the ongoing from Tom King.
Suicide Squad.
At this moment, the most sold DC Omnibus we've ever had, and we have quite a few copies because I ordered a lot, expecting a lot of damages, but we have more than enough. Suicide Squad by John Ostrander, Volume 1, so there's going to be a Volume 2, featured forward by James Gunn, so we've got this material here. This is easily the Suicide Squad book that we've sold the most, and is also the omnibus we've sold the most. People were harassing me as soon as this was announced when it was going to go up. The window for ordering was kind of short on our end, so it was announced in like the March catalog for the May release. So we had a very small window, but yeah, it's in stock. Very happy about this. Superman, Death and Return of Superman. This is the compendium edition, so
It's big.
yeah. But I mean, the omnibus was big, and I'm sure there's some material between this and the omnibus being cut. The omnibus was $200. How much is this? $79. So significantly price cut for a compendium edition. Another compendium, Nightwing, Night of Bloodhaven, Compendium 2. So this was also very surprising that this came back in so fast between Volume 1 and Volume 2. Volume 1 was last year. Okay, so I was talking about Hachette. Okay, this is just more copies of it. Talking about Hachette. So this is Yen Press's 31st concert. This was supposed to come out a couple of weeks ago. I finally got my order because I needed... With Hachette, it's a little bit different than other suppliers. I have to place an order, but it has a significant amount for the orders. But even when the order comes in, then they'll spread out the deliveries, even though it's not supposed. I don't know. Anyways, for his first console, this seemed like a really cool little shonen manga. So yeah, I just ordered this. These have just sold well. These are restocks, part of from the Hachette from Yen Press. So High School of the Dead Color Deluxe Edition, May 1st and 2nd volume, and Ubo Blatt Deluxe Editions, 1st and 2nd volume restocked. And then that's it.
That's it.
We've got a restock of other books that we were sold out of from Absolute Books and Wonder Woman. Those will be going online on the website in the coming days. We need to bag them and barcode them. There are a lot of other damages that I'm mentioning, so we should see more replacements coming in probably next week at the earliest. And like I said, there are damage incentives. There's High Republic Adventures issue like 17 that came out this week. They're all beat up. So that's kind of sucks. But yeah, that's it for this week. As usual.
Postal strike.
Oh, okay. We'll do the whole spiel here. As usual, if you have a comic book subscription with BD Cosmos using Managed Comics and you'd like to have any of these books below added to your pull list, or either just the first issue or just a full series, please message us down below in this YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook video, and we'll add it to your pull list tomorrow morning. I don't think there's anything that I'd be scared about selling out. The one book that we did sell out with is Superman Unlimited, the James Gunn variant. I didn't order that many because I didn't think it was as hot as the William Shatner book, that Shatner book, and Guy Fieri book also sold really well. But yeah, I'd order a couple of James Gunn. I'm sure I can order more. Anyways, so you can message down below. If not, you can follow any of the 3 links, which is the link for the comics, link for the graphic novels, and link for the manga. There are more manga coming in for release this week, so you can also look at it as they get updated later in the week. I did order some more mangas that'll be probably next week's release that we just didn't have in stock. We had part of our restocks. We got Soul Leveling and Delicious in Dungeon restocks of Volume 1, so we were completely sold out of. I was so surprised that we sold so fast, so I ordered more copies for the store. And then there are other volumes that are coming in. We got a full line of Dan Da Dan that's coming in before the second season shows up on Netflix in a couple of weeks. Well, I think it's 2 weeks season 2 begins. So yeah, you can message us. Otherwise, if you have questions or comments, feel free to info@BDcosmos. And I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. I've got a huge backlog of emails to go through. People are wondering what's happening, and I'm very sorry. Like I mentioned, without EB, it becomes a bit more difficult, and so I may need to look for someone who's an Anglophone to respond to emails. An Anglophone. Or at least very good English that I can, like, you clearly can tell it's not a Francophone trying to write in English.
Fluent.
Yeah, fluent, yeah. Anyways, postal strike. What's happening with that? Today we're Tuesday, tomorrow is Wednesday. We're trying to ship out as many letter mail comics up to Wednesday. Thursday we're not shipping anything because it goes into their hands and nothing doesn't move. So Wednesdays and Tuesdays the only thing we're shipping at. After that, all letter mail orders are not shipping for the foreseeable future until the end of the strike. Expedited parcels, instead of using Canada Post, we'll be using a mix, mostly UPS, but Purolator and Canpar. We're not using ChitChat. We're not using the sub-distributors. It cost me too much money. We lost too many packages. I mean, the vast majority got there, but too many were lost. That's what I mean. And so because of that, we're not using the smaller carriers. We're going to be using the big carriers. What does that mean for me? Obviously, UPS costs me twice as much as Canada Post does. And there are certain areas where Canada Post is the last mile delivery service, so they will not be able to deliver. So I can't expedite something to Yukon. It's not happening. If you're, I don't know, our customers in Bromont, I don't actually know if UPS delivers in Bromont. They do?
Of course.
I don't know.
Bromont wasn't like when I was a kid. It's like really developed.
I mean, it's really developed. It's not near. It's far away.
Well, from Granby, it's like 10 minutes.
Okay, I can see it. Anyhow, so we're going to do UPS mostly because UPS comes by every day. Canpar sort of shows up 3-4 times a day, 3-4 times a week, so it's possible to do Canpar. We don't have an account with Canpar, but my Canpar delivery guys like use ShipStation. Like, I felt these guys were expensive, but we'll see. So that is the thing. Obviously, any of you who have a postal box for deliveries, we know you stand by your postal box. You only want to be delivered to your postal box because you want to trust your packages to get there. We will hold off your Canada Post packages until the strike ends. Like I mentioned in my Saturday video, I don't think the strike is going to be short. I think it's going to be a long strike.
It's a new government.
I don't think that means anything. But it's totally possible. I think it's going to be a long strike because on both sides, both need to give up stuff. And neither of them are willing to give up on anything because they're very adamant about one not having money, and the other, and also wanting to do weekends with part-timers, and the other one wanting better pay and being able to not be replaced by part-timers. These very different situations, point of views on how to advance with Canada Post. I would like to have service on the weekends. I would like to compete with United States customers who have delivery services every single day. I would like to be able to prepare stuff on the Saturdays and give up post packages on Saturdays for pickup as we usually do because we have that volume. I am in the minority of this. So as a business that ships online a lot, I would like to have service on the weekend, but I recognize it's completely, I'm again, minority of people who need this. Anyhow, so the strike, letter mail being held off, everything else is going to go out. It's just going to cost us a fortune. If you do not want us to use UPS or any subscription, you want us to only use Canada Post, message us and we'll put it on the file and we'll just hold your packages. That's it. That's it for me. We'll be back next week for, I don't know what's coming in next week. I have no idea. We'll be back next week. See you then. Bye.